Hello everyone. I am Dr. M. Marimuthu, Assistant Professor of Economics, Dr. Zagir Hussain College, Tamil Nadu. Today I am going to discuss on nature of Indian economy. There are three types of economic systems in the world. In economics, then one is capitalistic economic system, the number two is socialistic economic system, and the number three is mixed economic system. In capitalist economic system means, let us discuss one by one in detailed manner. Capitalistic economic system means, in this economic system, both in this economic system, the private individuals will do all the economic activities. All the economic activities in the sense production, consumption, exchange, and distribution. These all the economic activities and public finance also. These all the economic activities are taken care by the private individuals, or other way they call it as a capitalist. The same people only in management science, in management they call it as an entrepreneur, but in economics they in olden days in economics they never call it as an entrepreneur, they used to call it as a capitalist, because entrepreneur is the word used in American literature of economics. But we used to study more things in British literature. The British and in and around British only we used to study more things. That is why they never use that word entrepreneur. Instead that they use the word capitalist or industrialist or the private people. Okay. Now let us discuss about socialistic economic system. In this economic system, all the economic activities are taken care, that means taken care by government. That means the production and the production, everything will the production and everything will be taken care by government. Here in this economic system, there will not be any private properties. All the properties are taken care by government. There is no private hospital, there is no private schools, there is no private industries. Everything is taken care by these economic activities, everything is taken care by government. Even the private people, even the people, what type of job they have to do, everything will be decided by government. So the government is the important one. The best example for the socialistic economic system is USSR, and same like the best example for the capitalistic economic system is USA. The last one is mixed economic system. In the mixed economic system is the combination of both capitalist economic system and socialistic economic system. Here in other way round we talk means, here both private people also will be there and government also will be there. Both together will take care of the economic system. The best example for mixed economic system is India. As when we got the independence, our the former prime minister, the first prime minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he taught that we don't want to follow the US system or as well as the Russian system also. He understands that in capitalistic economic system also so many merits and demerits, and socialistic economic system also so many merits and demerits. So that is why he taught that we will have the combination of both the economic system, and he is the first person drafted the blueprint for mixed economic system. So these are the important economic system in economics as well as the world. Now what is the nature of Indian economy we will study. Since independence, India has been a mixed economy. because we never followed pure, we never followed capitalistic or socialistic economy. We followed the cluster of both the economic system. India's large public sectors were responsible for rendering the country's mixed economic future. That's what the big all industries, for example, BHEL, HCL, sorry, not HCL, okay, BHEL, uh, Bell, these all the economic systems, yes, all the industries are taken care by government. Like, uh, sorry, I told about HCL. It's not HCL, it is a HAL, Hindustan Aeronautical Limited. It is taken care by central government of the country. Indian economy is basically based in the contribution of service sector. Currently, provides 60% of share of GDP, and near about 53% of the population is dependent on that agriculture. See here, 53% of the people at present, that 53% of the people depend on agriculture for their livelihood. But how many percentage? How many percent of share is coming from service sector? Total 60%. The same like in, if you take it before independence or after independence, most of the GDP comes from agriculture sector. Next, as soon as the time is passing, the share of agriculture is decreasing and the share of service sector is increasing. Currently, India is called a developing economy of the world. Thank you for listening the lecture. Thank you one and all.